But while I've been rambling, we have Cube of SFU versus Pantry from the University of Northern British Columbia. More BC versus BC, and on top of that, South versus North. We've had nothing but the BC show on this stream, and these guys are going to keep it coming.
All right, so I have experience playing Cube myself. The Game & Watch is definitely their main, and we're going to see Pantry here on the Ness. I will say that's my Ness color from back when I played Smash 64. Love to see it.
Yeah, you just get to claim a Ness color for 20 years.
Yep, that's mine now. Yep. I'll let Pantry have it. Pantry can have it for this match. But yeah, the Cube going deep, which Game & Watch can do. Trying to get this first stock. Pantry manages to get back to stage though through all that.
Yeah, I imagine
pretty even game so far.
This matchup is probably a little tricky for Ness. Probably just a large portion on the fact that Game & Watch can absorb a lot of Ness's projectiles and then get access to that oil rush, which is such a devastating move to get hit by. You never want to let that be a problem. And then combine that with the fact that Game & Watch has the tools to pretty consistently up B Ness out of shield as well as go fairly deep off stage. Ness is just at a disadvantage in a lot of just sections of this matchup, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that down air is taking that first stock. Yeah, you mentioned the up B. Ness's main neutral game plan is to short hop into doing 2 aerials, sometimes 3 with the magnet.
Tech.
What a tech! What a tech again? Nope, didn't.
No,
hit the
not twice.
Stage that time. But yeah, Game & Watch can just interrupt Ness's normal string and basically steal their turn back with that up B. Yeah, you hit the shield once and then you can immediately eject your button out of it. Whereas most other characters need to wait out that entire string.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating if you're a Ness main as well, if you're used to stuff like your Nair, your back air, your fair, just being pretty free on shield and like that. But Game & Watch just does not care. He ignores so many of these safe moves so reliably. It can be such a frustrating character to play against because he requires a lot more precision and patience than almost the entire cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's important to try to maybe almost camp Game & Watch a little bit, but like you were saying, Ness's tools for camping Game & Watch, they don't quite work against Bucket, and you'll get oil panic on deck and that sort of thing. So,
and yeah, this is gonna say, oil panic is one of those moves where it's like, you'd think it would almost just be worth it to have your tools still, but the fact that oil panic can kill you at 0 out of stuff like jab and nair is just ridiculous enough that you have to put just common moveset tools almost in the back pocket to avoid it.
Mm-hmm. And it's called oil panic, and that's exactly what it makes your opponent do when you have it fully charged. Even just holding on to it makes them second guess all their approaches. This has to be perfectly safe or I'm eating this and dying.
Yeah. That being said, Pantry's been doing a fairly good job. He lost that stock a little while ago, and Q's been doing a pretty good job at racking on the damage, 70%, but this is far from, unwinnable. So as much as we've been hyping up how good Game & Watch is in this matchup, Pantry's been doing a pretty good job at whiff punishing and staying safe on shield, at least safe enough to not get blown up by Game & Watch. That being said, once the smash attacks start flying.
Yeah, it's time. It's Avatar State coming out here pretty soon. 30% ago, I would have said that if Pantry can take the stock, it's looking pretty good, but this is starting to kind of get out of... he's starting to lose handle on this game, but 102, we'll see what can happen here.
Ooh,
starts a little bit of a string.
Down. That was pretty nice. Getting a little greedy on the second up air, but 32%, nothing to scoff at. That being said, at the ledge versus Game & Watch, not where you want to be. Pantry manages to kind of get out scot-free, though.
Yeah, Pantry is still just going in. He's swinging away, showing no fear. Yeah, just like this, still trying to do their normal Ness stuff, and then Cube's hitting that ejector button to get out of there.
And the chair sending deep off stage, gonna double jump a little bit early and uses the fire, but that fills up the oil panic. Oh my gosh, Cube letting it rip early and not going to get a kill, but that was almost terrifying. 150% for Ness. He is in a rough spot.
Yeah, there's
and
the chair.
Frame from the chair. That lingers for so long.
That chair, I don't like it. I don't like that move. I don't like getting hit by it. It's like, oh, it's a chair. Why is it so strong? And he's just like, here, have a seat. Sit down, son. And give him the chair.
Oh man, and as we mentioned, these guys are BC versus BC, and if you are in the BC area and have some extra, cans, juice boxes, energy drinks, anything, and want a fast and easy way to recycle them, Return It Express allows you to do that with no sorting, no lineup, no handling cash, and the refunds are deposited straight into your online account. You can just drop off your empties at the express depot near you and leave. All right, there's no problems. You just go. Signing up is easy too. Just head to returnit.ca/express and give your empties a second life. Get that money in the bank account. Both these guys from Vancouver, I know they're listening. They're watching this back. This is free advice. It's free tips. It's easy way to make money. All right, I want to see you doing it. Cube going up 1-0 with the Game & Watch versus the Ness. I imagine they'll stick with the same characters.
Possibly. The Ness, it seems like it's kind of tough. I think they're switching stages for sure. If I'm the Ness player, I like Battlefield because it's kind of given a bit of roof over your head versus the down air, and then you can up air once that lands on the platform. So I did like Battlefield for Ness, but I feel the matchup it just favors Game & Watch a little too much.
It's tough.
So maybe a character switch. Maybe.
I also find a lot of Ness mains just play Ness.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And that's just their go-to. That's the life that they've chosen to live. And hey, all the better to you for it. He's got the Mr. Saturn little player card. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Ness still.
Oh,
it looks like we're
random
seeing a random
ditto.
ditto now. And the Villager versus the Ken. I don't know how nice this Ken is, but Villager's pretty simple to play. So
yeah, I hope you like to be countered.
It's pretty funny.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Assume that neither player has any experience with these characters. This is a Villager win. Ken's a little bit harder to play, just a tad.
Yeah, Ken is a bit harder, especially if you don't play Ken. It can be a little tricky because you might not know those Shoryuken inputs. You might not, know the crescent kick inputs or how to do them fast enough out of your tilts, which can be a big part of gameplay. But if you don't play Villager, sometimes you have to be on stage like that. So
yeah,
Pantry actually in the lead right now. Cube pretty lost on this Villager.
That was the confirm right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Pantry doesn't know how to do the Shoryuken input, as we just see a normal one right there. That being said, looking like he doesn't need it. Cube, you would think would be able to figure this out as far as Game & Watch goes, but this Villager apparently trickier than it looks.
Yeah, kind of just doing a bit of a better playering here with the parries into the smash attacks and that sort of thing. Oh, got both hits of the tree there.
Oh my god.
Focus kick.
Almost gets the focus. Pantry right now is pressing some buttons. That being said, unable to find the kill. Cube is making it happen. That's unfortunately what happens when you don't know how to do the true Shoryuken input. Ken turns from one of the biggest killers in the game to having a little bit of trouble killing.
Okay, gets him with the, I think that was forward air.
That's back air.
That was back air? Okay.
Yeah.
I very rarely see that move coming out of Ken, but
hey, it works. That being said, getting Cube to 170 that's gonna be not the way you want to do it as far as taking stocks goes, especially when you get your air dodges read with bowling ball, which is again one of the most secret powerful smashes in the game.
It will kill far earlier than 110. That's for sure. It's very strong. You can go up on those platforms and drop it, and it becomes basically a projectile smash attack. It's very, very good.
Yeah,
as well as what's very good is these the fairs and bears that Villager can do, especially on a character as tall as Ken, because they'll catch his head out of drop. They can be very...
The lingering tree! Catches him at the ledge. Cube! It was
It
was looking tough to start, but it seems that Cube has kind of found the flow of this Villager. And the Pantry trying to get the Shoryuken input there, but again, it's something that requires a little bit of practice, and the mashing on shield, Cube is going to capitalize on with that up smash out of shield.
Oh, barely misses the grab there. Goes over to water the tree. He's not gonna be able to get any axes on. Just rolls into the up smash, but it doesn't kill. Yeah. Another one doesn't kill. Yeah, you really need those true Shoryus in order to take the early cheating stocks as Ken.
That or you need like roundhouse kick, right? And unfortunately, that's another. Ooh, okay, clips him. That's another command input. So getting this character at random is pretty unlucky as far as your kill potential goes.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned Ryu earlier. Ryu's Tatsu is like a kill move, and it's really easy to do. So it's the luckier of the two to get from random. So unfortunate for Pantry getting Ken.
Offstage situation, air touches on stage, but Cube not punishing there and actually taking 30%, trying to reset this zoning situation. But Pantry could make this happen still. Back throw off stage, getting these Hadokens out.
They're very good just to stop that Lloyd rocket from coming in. That can be a pain to deal with when you're trying to ledge trap a Villager. They can do like a Lord rocket into fair, and they basically just get stage back for free.
Hold up!
Oh, he's trying.
Pantry?
He's trying things. He's trying. Oh my God! Untech.
And actually gets the stage spike with the fair. Cube falling to the no true Shoryuken Ken. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Come on.
There was signs, but at the end there were signs. It's like you saw the Ken combo happening, and it's like the true Shoryu's coming.
Yeah.
You just know it's coming, and then it didn't.
Doesn't get it. No. All right, back to back
random.
All right, I mean, I really thought you couldn't get a better random matchup than Villager Ken, but now we're seeing Bowser versus Bowser Jr. almost more
father
fitting.
Versus son.
Yeah. Kind of funny that the random matchup ended up being kind of themed.
Yeah. All right, Clown Car, very good move. Bowser has a lot of other good moves though. Once again, the thing is, if you're not familiar with either of these characters, they can both kind of mash like really good buttons. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, they definitely both have solid options, but you know, Bowser just being overall a better character as well as just having more reliable kill moves. I would expect Cube to come out on top of this one as well. That being said, you know, I expected that last time, and the Ken came through. So Pantry definitely has some tricks in the back pocket.
Yeah, you got to be really careful of this up B, because Pantry could just miss ledge with it, and Cube would eat a hammer to the face, and that hammer off of up B is incredibly powerful. That being said, Bowser Jr. also isn't the lightest. Finally killing with Koopa Claw at 170 there. But yeah, no, Bowser Jr. is not a lightweight, so these two can be slugging at each other for a while.
Yeah, especially if you're not super comfortable going off stage, which I imagine because both these guys got random, they're not going to be super familiar with what either of these characters can do off stage. That being said, it is a lot easier to just run off fair as Bowser than, you know, set up an elaborate Bowser Jr. edge guard. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see Cube try and make something happen.
Haven't seen any runoff fairs because there's one going high though. Because you really have to be confident in how far Bowser's up deep can go off stage to really go deep with him, because you can go deep. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe saving that as like a suicide. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it back last stock option or
Catching the
F tilt
neutral
works.
hit. All right, Cube, comfortable on this Bowser, apparently. Or maybe Pantry just specifically uncomfortable on the Bowser Jr., but that Flame Breath gonna deal big damage. The reset almost coming through, but an up smash from Pantry will take it. Cube lost that first stock, but at 160, you don't really mind, and already 60% on Pantry's last stock. It's gonna be tough to come back from this.
I feel that Cube kind of knows the Bowser B&Bs, like, you know, up being out of shield. Unfortunately, fell out of the Bowser bomb there. But yeah, the Bowser play here isn't really anything bad, to be honest.
No, and
like,
I think
going
part
in
of
with
it
the right
too
options, right?
Is Bowser's pretty standard as far as characters
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You know, all of its moves do what they look like they do. There's not too many combos you have to know, and all of them kill reasonably early. So I think just having solid fundamentals as far as that goes means you're going to be able to, you know, reliably make things happen with Bowser, especially against someone who is not familiar with their character, especially when Bowser kind of demands a more clean level of play than perhaps you're able to do on a character you've never played before.
Yeah, once you get there, it's just, yeah, just honestly just swing with Bowser, and sometimes the super armor will, the tough guy will bail you out of a bad scenario. I believe this is best of 5, so that wasn't our. I don't believe that's the last game between these two competitors. I'm wondering if coming into game 4 they'll continue with the random, or if Pantry says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, I'm almost." Oh no, we're going random.
We're sticking
anyway.
it with rando. These guys are committed to the. Oh wait.
Oh.
Switching stages, perhaps. the random counter pick.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm in Pantry's position here, I wouldn't have gone random. I'm not brave. I'm not strong.
Yeah, not confident. Oh no. And this is a tough one. This is one of Simon's worst matchups. That being said, if you don't really know what you're doing, oh,
what was that interaction? He just kind of like slid off the stage, and just gravity was very strong there for a second. That was just weird.
If you don't like really know what you're doing, this matchup can be okay. Especially if the Lucina's not like super familiar with it. But overall, this matchup's really hard. You should be getting pretty reliably gimped at around this percent. So if Cube is able to make that happen, I think we're gonna see a pretty clean dub here, just based on random getting him really lucky. But it seems like he might not be too familiar with how to do it.
Goes for the counter there. I don't even know if that would have intercepted the chain to the ledge there.
It intercepts the up B, is what he was going for.
Gotcha.
That being said, off stage now, this is Richter's or Simon's best position, but Pantry doesn't actually go for anything at the ledge. Just throw a holy water out or something.
Yeah, I saw the axe. I was expecting another axe holy water reverse cross, like to the kitchen sink. I was expecting just this wall of stuff.
And no tech on the way around Pantry, losing that first stock, but this is pretty close. This is definitely within the realm of doability. You can tell both these guys aren't super comfortable on these characters, but as the game goes on, they could learn more and more, and we could start seeing some holy waters come out, which is definitely bread and butter Belmonts.
Yeah, holy water at the ledge is one of the strongest ledge traps in the game. You cannot panic, and sometimes depending on your ledge hang, the holy water will clip you anyway, and then they just holy water again. It can be tough to deal with. More axes coming out, and only one axe. The F throw will take it though.
Yeah, that F throw wasn't actually true there. He could have up thrown, or not up thrown, sorry, up bead to confirm a kill, but that works too. Seeing a holy water there, the F smash comes out, but just misses, and now Pantry keeps going low off stage. Cube unable to intercept it thus far. Should just run off and fair. Yep, that's gonna be the stock.
There we go. Wow, you weren't kidding. That's unfair. Holy, that's so sad.
That's what I'm saying. That is why this character is low tier.
You have to you have to really save your jump and just drift basically completely underneath the ledge, but then you're telegraphing that you're going to have to up B, and then you just get countered.
Yeah, they have to. You basically have to hope that they guess wrong, or else you die at about 40.
Yeah, the holy waters are coming out a little bit with a little bit more frequency now, though. So,
yeah,
but is it too little,
like,
too late?
Pantry mains Ness, so you would think.
Oh my, too low. Wow, that's poor Belmont.
Kind of an anticlimactic way to go out, but you kind of dig your own grave when you pick random and get matchups like this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but Cube looking nice. And is that Cube advancing to winners finals? Let me check out the bracket here.
For sure, they'll be going up against Shrapnel in winners finals.
Oh, nice.
Shrapnel, the hero of the stream.
Yeah, Shrapnel been making moves apparently.